Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Engineer Hussein Mwasabi. So in this video, we'll be looking at the fluid mechanics problem. So before we begin, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Alright, let's get to it. So the question reads to say the density of a certain type of jet fuel is 778 kilogram per meter cubed. Now determine the specific gravity as well as the specific weight of this particular jet fuel. Alright, let's get to it. So let's start by first determining the specific gravity that is needed in question. So now one thing you have to understand is that the specific gravity itself is just a relative density. It just shows us a ratio of the density of this substance in question to the density of water. Therefore, if we need to find the first part of this question, which is, let us call it numero 1, which is the specific gravity. Specific gravity is equal to the density of the substance to the density of water. So we're talking about the density of the jet fuel to the density of water. So specific gravity is equal to the density of the jet fuel is 778, and the density of water we know is 1000. These will always have the same units because this will be kilogram per meter cubed, even this is kilogram per meter cubed. So these units will cancel out. Therefore, specific gravity of the jet fuel will be 0.778. It will not have any units because it's dimensionless. It has no units. Now, moving forward, let us find the last part of the question, which is the specific weight. Now, the specific weight is also called the unit weight or the weight density, and this is just the weight per unit volume of a substance. But it's mostly calculated to say density times acceleration due to gravity. So, specific weight is equal to density times gravity. And we've been told that the density in question is 778, and gravity, as we all know, acceleration due to gravity, is 9.81, which is meters per second squared. So the specific weight will be equal to, if we multiply this, we'll be having a value of 763.5.18 newtons per meter cubed. Now this is our final answer, but we'll write it in kilonewtons per meter cubed. So we'll say, therefore, the specific weight of the jet fuel is equivalent to, now if we put our answer rounded off to 3 significant figures, matching the precision of this same value of 778, we'll be having a value of 7.64 kilonewtons per meter cubed. And this is the specific weight, and we have also found our specific gravity. So this is how we go about solving this question. Remember, slow progress is better than no progress. Let's adjust before it becomes a statistic. So I push for A+.